Hi folks, thought I'd give you an update. I am almost 40% done and today's a good day to update, so I thought I'd do it now. Anyway, so you can see, you're looking at the back of the item, which looks exactly like the front, except the one of the legs of the easel are kind of in the way, but there's not too much over in this section uh, for you to see. Um, but anyway, I've gotten that uh, vest that goes over the sweater is come up and around. So now we're traveling up. So you can clearly see the arm. And I think he turned out marvelous. So far, so good. You can see a little bit of a thing here. There's a console behind the figure, so little bits of equipment and stuff that's on the console will start coming into view as we progress up. Anyway, here's the statistics. I'm 168 rows done. This is going to be 430 rows completed. We are 300 beads wide and, like I said, 430 rows tall. That turns into approximately 17 and a half inches by a little over 25 and a quarter inches tall. I have so far used 50,400 beads, and this will have 129,000 beads in it when I'm done. It's a lot. This is a big piece, as I've described before, one of the biggest pieces I've done. So, well, it is the biggest piece I've done by a bit. So it's kind of kicking my butt as far as keeping enthused. So really what enthuses me is to see the progress. And yeah, little things like this finishing, the finishing of the shoulder is progress. When I get to the face, which should be coming up, yeah, maybe by the next update, that always inspires me. It really makes me feel great to see the face. I think I've talked about it before, that the image comes alive to me at that point. But it's challenging. I go through periods where I don't want to do anything at all, and then other periods like today is a good one, and I got so excited I wanted to get the camera out. I am using 98 different colors on this, and a few colors that were called out that I lumped in with something else. If it's a color that's really hard to get or really expensive, I find a substitute. So there's a few more colors called out, but in actuality, what you see is 99 colors. So I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed with myself. But I'd really love to see your comments in the post. What do you think? What would you like to see me do in the future? That might be an exciting thing, is to put it out to you guys to see what you'd like to see. And just hopefully you'll want to subscribe, which is a great way to see updates. I know my channel isn't all beading, and in fact, in order to keep you guys from getting totally bored at weekly updates, there's a lot of other stuff that I do. So I may at some point start a beading channel exclusively, but right now the numbers don't support it. It would be just a channel that has 3 people subscribed or whatever. But I can tell from your comments who's interested in what you'd like to see. If this is completely boring to you, but you're really waiting for concert videos, that helps. And subscriptions help. If I put out a video like this and suddenly I get a jump in subscriptions, I'm going, oh, people seem to be interested in this. Also the number of views. Some of this I'm telling you specifically because that's the way that YouTube algorithms work. They're not very upfront, even with creators, as to how they do it. But one thing I can tell you is the more people watch, the more they go, oh, people want to watch it, duh. And they put it out there for more people to see. So if you look to the right side of your screen on YouTube, or the maybe below, depending on what your setup is, you'll see things that YouTube is saying, oh, you might be interested in. We want this to be one of those things that anybody that has any interest in beads would be interested in. And part of what makes them want to put it out for more is to see that there is interest. If one or two people are all that look at it, or all that comment, or all that click like, and they go, oh, it's not worth our advertisers' time to put this out to a bunch of people. We'd rather put out these things that the advertisers get a bigger bang for their buck. Trouble is, in a category like beading, there's not a lot of advertisers. You're going to see stuff, and I'll make a video on the advantages of subscribing, doing the YouTube Premium, so that you don't see advertisements come up. I try to code them so that they're not like disruptive, like in the middle of the video, more at the beginning or at the end, that sort of thing. But I can't really turn them off. It's, things cost money, and it's nice to be able to recoup a teeny tiny little amount of that by you guys seeing an advertisement. You can, briefly I mentioned it, YouTube Premium is a service that you can sign up for that eliminates all the advertising. And it's $11.99 a month. I don't believe that's changed. That's what I get charged every month. And you just don't have all those ads popping up here and there and crazy. It's really nice. The people that you visit, when they are monetized and they get a little bit, YouTube has again secretly figured out how much to give I can't think of the word, somebody like me who makes videos. They know how much to give them, and it may be fractions of a cent, but if it saves you from the hassle of having to sit through advertisements, and maybe you're doing this on the sly at work without the sound, and suddenly this advertisement pops up with sound, then you're caught. We don't want that. So think about it. It's $11.99 a month, and I'm not being paid by YouTube to push this on people. I'm just saying it made a big difference for me. Made YouTube much more enjoyable for me to not have all those advertisements and have to wait until you can click to skip, or the unskippable ones that you just have to sit there sometimes for 3 minutes. It just got really annoying to me. So think about that. Anyway, that's all. That's a lot more than as always, I always say more than I intend to say at the beginning. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.